End zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard. Pass there to the 21.
Set! 280! Oh, you got deep? Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Omaha, ready, move! Hey, Red!
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
180!
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
32!
Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. The shotgun snap for Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, and the Packers pick it up. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 2nd down, another shot for Jones. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. now is Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
No, 58. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. We got 3. We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Take 30. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. 24 is the mark.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Hey, 88.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. A'Shawn Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Watch 85. Box it. Hey, 88.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. He wants it all for the end zone. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 35 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And they're Stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Check 37, check 37. Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. This returnable for Cup. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
2nd and 2. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the 1st. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Mike, ready. 180. Silver. Mike's
They give it off here to the tight end. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and
Monday. Mike 51. Let's go.
Play action. Stafford. It's caught by OBJ. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Mike. Jim. 51. Army. Army. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, take 26. They're not ready for this. They still playing.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 24 is the mic. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
This is caught. It's Woods. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Easy alert!
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Robert Woods, as the first half is winding down. And the Rams are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 40.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. The final shot before the break, Stafford. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from first down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Big 20. I got him. Mike, check. 59.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Airing it out deep for Woods. And this one is incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
He'll buy some time right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. They snap it to Stafford. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll run on first down. Akers, and down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run this with Akers.
The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
53. Ready.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Packers' 10-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
Touchdown, Rams.
Cam Akers
From 10 yards out. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
26.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And out across midfield down to the 45. On first down, Rodgers going for the deep ball. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats. Plant. Inside.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Rams will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Yeah, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
32.
From the 50, Stafford. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Hey, 250. I'm coming for you. You mine. Shift. Watch the shift. 10. You want the mic. Here we go.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Tyler Lancaster able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 11.
Got a lady. Alert.
Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, he's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that is incomplete.
That's going to frustrate the coaching staff a little bit as they dialed up the deep shot, but they weren't on the same page on that play. Heck, I don't think they were in the same book. I think he thought he was going to do something else, ends up throwing it over the sidelines. Well incomplete.
White 7. Here we go.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Tyler Lancaster. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
He goes
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down.
40 got. 40 got.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
158.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Room here to run. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 45 yards. And the Packers on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
Rodgers will throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On the give, this is Akers. And some room to maneuver. 20, 10, 5, touchdown LA. Cam Akers, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. Now, this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Sebastian Joseph Day in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Back north. Easy.
Now Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by David Long. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Line of scrimmage to 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 24 to 50. Gun. 24 is the mic. I got one.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Hey, take 26. 24 is the mic. I'm coming after you.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Box it. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. And he's got room. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers have retaken the lead. If there was a time to break off a nice run like that, it was right here to grab the lead in the 4th.
And it's just so much stress on a defense in that situation because you're looking at the clock. What are we guarding against? What's the first thing, right? The strike to the end zone, throwing the ball. Instead, they come back and hit him with a run. Block it well, and how about the physical run he made? Terrific job finding his way to the end zone to give him the lead.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Woods. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Hey, 22.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And able to break make one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. On the ground, it's Akers. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stafford. Flushed out right. Airing it out deep for Woods. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, Liz. 24 is the mic. Right here. 24 is the mic. Let's go one more. 24.
Rodgers throwing here. It's caught here by Adams. And he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. And that is a tough pill to swallow. All they had to do, Charles, keep the ball, work this clock.
The only way for the defense to win was to force the fumble. And they did. Took it the other way for a score. And now, if you're the offensive team, it will take a miracle, perhaps, to win this ball game.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go, defense. Cat 300.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 25. And the Rams are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.